It's good to be back in Japan. It's nice here. It's been a while. So yeah, hi everyone, Sammy here. Welcome back to another video. And let's talk about how to sell your cameras, how to make money so that you can buy new cameras. Because that's the... Elmar? What are you doing here?
I'm in Japan.
Yeah, I know,
On
but
holiday.
why? Holidays? You're following me.
No, you are following me.
You're following me, right?
You are following
want to be
me.
in my video again?
Yeah, okay.
You sneaky little... Okay, the cop. You know, now that you're here, you know this topic better than I do, so how should we go about this video? What should we do?
First of all, I think we should go in a big camera store here in Tokyo, and I brought some gear with me. One camera and one lens, one zoom lens, and I will try to sell it there. And afterwards, we can go and sit down and talk about the do's and don'ts of online selling and how to sell your camera fast online or offline. We will see.
To make the most money.
Yeah.
We will get you rich, so that you can afford the Leica M11 that you will probably never afford. Unless you watch this video till the end.
Yeah, until the end. Let's go.
Japan looks a little different, don't you think? I mean, it's your first time, but it reminds me of another place that's very familiar to me. Okay, Elmar, where's the camera store you were speaking of?
Takeshi's camera, I think we will need to go there in Japan Street.
Japan Street?
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
Local Japan cuisine. So good.
Hast du eine Preisverstellung?
Ja.
Wenn man so möchte, einfach nur ein digitales Rückteil. Auch hier?
Echt? Der hat Autofokus?
Ja.
Der Griff muss schon sein. Ja. So funktioniert das, ne? Erstmal so ein kleines Leckerli, bis dann das große Leckerli kommt.
Es ist eine Hasselblatt.
Okay, so we are out of the camera store. This is Meister Camera here in Hamburg. Very cool guys, very friendly. If you're ever in Hamburg, please check them out.
Bei der Inas Fayette bedanken, die geholfen hat, zusammen mit Apple die Bilder zu machen. Du hast ja in der Regel keinen von hinten beleuchtet.
Nein, das kommt im Bilderrahmen.
Das ist natürlich mit einer Leica gemacht. And Elmar here, he tried to sell them something or two things. We won't tell you if he succeeded, if he's rich now or not.
Until the end.
Until the end. So stick around for the do's and don'ts of selling camera gear. Now let's eat something.
Bought something, sold something.
Okay, let's talk about the best methods and the do's and don'ts of camera selling. So Elmar, what is your ideal scenario for selling cameras?
Yeah, the ideal scenario, we were at a local camera shop here in Tokyo.
Yep.
And
At
that's
Takeshi's
camera. That's the best scenario, I think. You go to your local camera store and sell your gear there. You normally get a fair price, and they also check your gear if something is defect or not defect. And that's a big pro, because if you maybe sell it on private level, someone will come back to you and say, hey, my gear does not work, and you don't know if the buyer is right with that, or the buyer messed with your item. So when you go to a local camera store, it's the best, I think.
And also for you as a buyer yourself, you would probably feel most confident or safe going to a camera store and not buy online, right?
Yeah.
And it's good to support your local camera store.
It's
as
always
well.
good.
Now, what are the downsides of doing that, going to a camera store?
Yeah, you maybe not get the price you would get like on a private market, but it's normal because they also need a margin. So meat on the bone, as we say.
Yep.
They need to resell it. Maybe on the item is also a warranty if they sell it. And this needs to be in the calculation for when the camera shop buys it. You feel a lot more safe, you get the money right away. No sketchy corner meetings or something like this. Best way, in my opinion.
The second best option, in my opinion, would be to go to an online reseller, for example, like mpb.com or KEH. In Germany, we also have As Good As New. Hey there, Editing Samuel here. Just want to quickly let you know that there's no sponsor in this video, even though having a reseller as a sponsor in this video would have made perfect sense. And I actually reached out to some of these major resellers and none of them were interested in sponsoring this video. I guess I still upload it because I really want you guys to see this video. And you might have noticed, or I hope you noticed, that this channel doesn't really do a lot of sponsored ads or integrations. Usually a channel this size has a sponsor in every single video. And I'm sure if you look at my colleagues here on YouTube, this should be very clear. I mean, I won't ever do a Squarespace ad, that's for sure, that's my promise, because I don't use Squarespace anymore. And no VPN, because it doesn't make sense, right? Because I'm really picky when it comes to working with other brands. It should fit my channel, it should be something that I actually use and love using. And oftentimes I get sent a lens to review, but there's really no money involved. I don't do any paid reviews. More YouTubers than we probably want to admit do paid reviews, but some of them are also against it. And for me, the most important thing is that I'm authentic. I do what I want to do, but it makes it very hard to sustain this channel. I guess what I want to say with this is if you want to support me and this channel and you got some value out of this video, please press that like button and write a comment in the comment section. This always helps me pushing this video out to more viewers. And if you want to support me even further, maybe consider becoming a channel member. I really enjoy connecting with my members, posting monthly update videos, show them what's going on in my personal life as well. So, but no pressure. And you watching this is already enough. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. And let's continue.
It's kind of like your local camera store, but online. And then you are very safe that you get your items checked right correctly, get the amount of money safely, and yeah, no sketchy parts in it. And if you don't agree with the price because they say, oh, okay, it's a little bit more scratched, you can always say, oh, ship it back to me, and they will ship it back to you, no costs. No costs, I think.
The thing is also, I think you have to go to the bigger ones, because they first of all have more options, more variety of equipment.
Yes.
That also means that they take lots of different kinds of equipments.
Yes.
The smaller sites often don't want your stuff because they don't have a need for it, maybe.
Yeah.
What are the downsides of these online reselling sites?
Yeah, you need to describe your item as close as possible to the condition it has. If you say like, oh, it's like new, but you have some scratches on it, they will surely not pay you the price. Yeah. So you maybe are not satisfied with the experience. But if you describe it as with scratches, you always get your price, in my opinion.
Would you say that you also won't get the most amount of money for your item as if you would sell it privately?
Yeah.
Because they also need to make a little margin and rebuy it.
It's the same like on your
resell it, sorry.
It's the same like on your local camera store. They also need to have a margin to sell. They give warranty, and yeah, people work there. It's they need to get paid. But normally, in my opinion, they pay a very fair price, like Meister Camera does. And so it's always the second best option, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, Elmar, what's the third best option after online reseller?
And this is a little bit of a secret tip from me. It's online forums. You can go to different forums like a Leica forum or a Canon forum, Nikon forum. Every country has its boards or forums of camera brand with a lot of nerds in it. And you could list it there because you will sell to
like-minded individuals.
Yeah, like-minded
someone
individuals.
Who knows what they are buying. Right?
Yeah.
You at least know that someone buys your stuff that knows how to use it. And on other sites like eBay, then you don't know who's buying it, and you get weird complaints sometimes. Maybe
weird complaints. People are trying to test out stuff and say, "Oh, it does not work." And on an online forum, I had so much good experience. For me, it's the third best option to sell your gear. Of course, it takes time. That's a con because you need to get the right buyer for your item.
do you also need to gain trust by being a member for a while?
Yeah.
Because I can imagine people sign up just to sell stuff,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. You need to be a member, part of the community, make some posts there, and of course get your reputation up by buying and selling a lot of stuff there. There's no middleman involved, so you will get the best price.
Get rich quick.
Get rich quick.
No, we just said it takes time.
Another good place is a camera fair, where you can go, sell your camera, get a table there.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
But what are the benefits?
You will also get the item to the right buyer, and you will meet in person.
Yeah, that's huge.
The buyer can test the item right away and will also pay you. And also it's in a safe environment, because normally these camera fairs are in a
Protected.
protected
Security,
area,
maybe.
on a marketplace, like
Flea market.
flea market
Kind
stands.
of environment,
kind
yeah.
of.
Other people are around you
Yeah.
doing the same thing. And you can sell lots of stuff at once,
Yeah.
right? Or small things that are annoying to put online,
Yeah.
right? To take photos of. So you can bring all of the shit you want to get rid of, you can bring and put it on the table and make some money.
Yeah, every photographer here has some pieces like 10 euros, $10, and it's not worth to get it online and wait and discuss with some customers or with some buyers. And yeah, on a camera fair you can get rid of stuff very fast and very quick.
I guess the downside would be that you need to pay for your table, for your place,
Yeah,
and then you need to wait for a camera fair to happen.
yeah, to happen. It's normally once or twice every year in your local area.
Ja, komm, lass zum nächsten übergehen. Was kann man da noch erzählen? So we started from the best, now we're going up to the worst.
Yeah.
And what would
What?
be the next?
One of the worst places to sell, it's like eBay. Yeah. We all know it, you know it, he knows it, I know it, we all know it, but we sometimes still use it because we have no other way to sell it, to sell our gear.
So
And,
why not eBay? What's the big deal?
First of all, you don't know who's buying it. Some people want to send it back, some people want to do a switcheroo. It's like
or you get people from other countries
yeah, from other countries.
who can't get what you have in their country,
Yeah.
and you don't know it, and then they just press the buy button, and then you're like, what? I can't ship it to whatever.
Southeast India or something like this.
Yeah.
eBay is always sketchy in my opinion.
You hear a lot of stories of scams.
Yeah,
They are a little bit better now than they used to be. They have some security
Yeah.
measures,
Yeah.
like safe way to pay. Buyers get a little bit of protection. In Germany, at least, I don't know how it is in
yeah,
other
buyers
countries.
but not sellers. That's the
okay.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
for a buyer it's very easy to scam on eBay. For a seller it's very hard to not get scammed.
Okay. So avoid eBay if you can.
Yeah, avoid it
So
if you can.
what would be next on the list?
The next on the list would be like local eBay in your country. It's like Craigslist in the US or eBay Kleinanzeigen in Germany,
Where you have no protection.
where you like zero protection. Some warnings. If an item is too cheap there, it's probably a scam, a big scam.
Like they're saying, right? If it's too good to be true,
Yeah.
it's too good to be true.
And also you need to give your addresses out. Maybe the seller, the buyer wants to come to your house. It's always sketchy, you don't know this person.
Maybe he sends someone
Maybe he
who's
sends
not the
someone.
buyer.
And I always had, and I sometimes had like, he said he's alone, and then two people came or three. If you handle your item to the buyer,
Yeah.
and the other person scoops around and tries to
steals your
steal
stuff.
stuff. And yeah, or you may meet on a street corner, but you then also don't know if you get ripped off.
Oh man, I have so many stories. I
Yeah.
don't want to make this video too long, but I tried to buy film cameras, and then there's one guy at the train station waiting for me, and
train
it's broken.
Yeah.
It's broken,
Yeah,
and he's like,
yeah.
"No, it's working.
Yeah, it's
see?"
working.
And he's like,
See?
and it's working now. And then, no, thanks.
Yeah.
But I wasted my whole afternoon traveling to him and
Yeah.
checking the camera out.
And this always happens. Don't sell it on eBay or Craigslist. My opinion, it's too
But
sketchy.
if you do, and you have no other option, I think,
Yeah.
because I still do it. I still have stuff online right now on eBay, Kleinanzeigen. But I think to be safe, you have to, first of all, only sell maybe in your region. So
Yeah.
have someone picking it up, and then maybe do it cash.
Yeah, but
Wait, you don't even do that?
yeah, I do that also, but I'm very cautious about who I'm selling my item to, and my block list on these pages are
Yeah,
unbelievably long.
You
I-
always get messages from people wanting
Yeah.
to want the gear to be sent to UK or some
Yeah,
other country.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I have this little patience for a buyer. If a buyer messes up this little bit, it's blocked. He's
Yeah.
blocked. He cannot buy stuff from me. And if a buyer does it right, he can buy stuff from me. But it takes time for the buyer to get my stuff. So most of the buyers.
Sometimes there are also people who want your
Yeah.
phone number and they call you and then you're on the phone 1 or 2 hours
Yeah.
because they just want to talk and they're not even sure if they want
Yeah.
your stuff. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else. These are probably the most common options. Yeah.
Yeah, but you also out there leave your do's and don'ts. Write in
yeah.
the comment.
We probably missed something. So if you have any ideas how to sell cameras better, let us know in the comment section. And so what happened in the camera store? Did you get your money? Are you rich now? First of all, tell us what you sold or what you wanted to sell, and then if you sold it or not, and then how much you made. Go for it.
I sold like a T lens, and I got a really good price on it, so I sold it right away. And I sold a Bessa R4M. They need to check it out a little bit more, and that's also super convenient because I can leave it there. They check it out, and they will come back with a price to me. If it's okay, the price, I can say yeah, or they will send it just back to me.
Because I think they told you that they might have to CLA it,
Yeah.
right? The cleaning and lubrication thing, and then you would have to pay for it if they do it, right?
Yeah, but
you
they-
can still decide if you want to do it. So
Yeah.
they will offer you a price. Yeah.
Yeah, they offer me a price minus the CLA, and he said like if you want to sell it private, it's maybe not a problem.
But they want to sell something that is working properly. And
they have a business,
yeah.
and they need to give a warranty for 1 year. And if you need to give warranty for 1 year, the customer will come back in this 1 year and say my button is not clicking correctly.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. How much money did you make from that lens?
100, 200, 300.
550.
Is that good? I don't know that lens. Is
Yeah,
it good?
it's okay.
Yeah.
I can live with it. It's the price that I paid for. I paid a little bit more.
So overall, it was good.
Yeah, good experience.
The question is, what are you going to buy with that money?
It's always the sweetest thing to get money from camera sales or lens sales,
Yeah.
and then
It feels like an excuse to go on auction sites or reseller sites. It's dangerous, man. I think we have to talk about it in another video, the whole gas issue. But now you know how to sell your cameras, hopefully. So let's sign off. Thanks for watching, and see
Later,
you
nerds.
later, nerds. Visoflex Review in 10 Sekunden. 10.
It's the best one. You can make like this. You can.
Kannst
take
Deutsch
it.
reden.
Ach so, Deutsch. Raus und rein, hoch, runter, durchgucken.